Hey, how's it going everyone? Teysind here, and today talking about some awesome news regarding .hack last Recode, and that is Famitsu have recently published their review scores for the game. So if you're not aware, Famitsu do have 4 reviewers release a review score from 1 to 10, giving a total score out of 40, and going through all the scores. The first review score, 8 out of 10. The second review score, 8 out of 10. The third review score, 8 out of 10. And the fourth review score, also 8 out of 10. This is great. Now, obviously, review scores can be taken with a grain of salt in some regards in terms of, you know, your enjoyment of the game should be determined by you primarily. And I should say solely. How you enjoy the game is how you enjoy it, because how one person may enjoy a game can be completely different to how another person enjoys it, because we all are drawn to different things. And this is all because of our experiences, our interests. But in saying that, obviously, professional review scores do take into account many things. For example, in this case, not only the quality of volumes 1 to 4, but also the quality of the remaster of volumes 1 to 3. Because again, these are PS2 games that we are getting on PS4. So this is obviously taking into account how the engine runs in the PlayStation 4, the frame rate, the resolution, the sound and visual quality, and overall how it plays. And also, it's important to note that when we're looking at these games, since they've been originally released on the PS2, volume 1 to 3 that is, video game graphics and mechanics have evolved significantly. So when we're looking at something like an action RPG of .hack compared to something like Nier Automata, you can obviously see a very clearly distinct difference. But in saying that, to see last Recode get 8 out of 10 is incredible. And one thing to note is maybe this can give us an insight into the quality of the brand new Volume 4. So one thing I want to talk about is this rumor that has been going around regarding Volume 4 being a very short game, maybe something like 3 hours or so. Now, I've never paid any attention to this because there's never been any official information released. And also, how long you play a game can also depend on, you know, whether you're speed running it, the type of player you are. When I play games and I see maybe they're like, here they're average 40 hours, they end up taking me 50, sometimes 60 hours. And that's because one, I like to very much explore a game as much as possible, and I'm also much of a completionist. Now, if Volume 4 were to be a very short game, and you know, these reviewers will be going through volumes 1 to 3, which all have quite a bit to them, and then all of a sudden get to this volume that is very quick and it's over, I think that would show in the review scores themselves. And to see these review scores be so high, I think that is a great potential indicator of Volume 4 being somewhat worthy of its own volume compared to the other 3 volumes, both in terms of story, game mechanics, and length of play. So anyways, they're my thoughts on Famitsu's release of the review scores. So it's 8 out of 10 for all 4 reviews, which is a total of 32 out of 40. I'm very happy with this. Again, you know, how I enjoy it and you enjoy it will all come down to our own personal experiences, our interest and love for the series. You know, this is something that we're not just playing for the first time with the exclusion of Volume 4, but many of us are going back to playing this game after so long and reliving the story, and also with a new hype. You know, we have a new fan base, we have more people playing now. So again, all these things make me even more excited for it. And the fact that we are now getting a Volume 4, a potential conclusion to the story, or maybe something that will open up more stories in the future regarding Haseo and or other members of the GU games. And one other quick update to mention is that Bandai Namco have recently released a new trailer with Chibi, Kite and Haseo giving us an overview of the .hack universe. Check it out, it's all in Japanese, so I don't understand it at all, but it's really funny to see Kite when he puts up his Twilight or Dawn bracelet and see Haseo go, ah! But you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know, does this get you excited hearing these review scores? Does it matter to you? Does it not matter to you? Is 8 out of 10 a really good score for you? Or would you say that's an average score? For me, I think this is a fantastic score. The fact that it's not just 8 out of 10, but all 4 reviewers gave it 8 out of 10. And again, we're looking this at mostly as a remaster of 3 PS2 games. And most likely, Volume 4 will be using a lot of assets from Volumes 1, 2, and 3. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. And until next video, stay spot on.